My name is Chris Palmer. I am the Transitional Associate Pastor for Young Adults and Membership, and I began this call September 1 of 2024. My father is a Presbyterian pastor, so I grew up around church. I grew up going to small little coal mining towns outside of Allentown, Pennsylvania, where my dad would preach on the weekends. And I have a distinct memory of after the service was done, getting up in the pulpit myself and pretending to preach. Did my undergrad at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland. I moved there from Temple University in Philadelphia. Afterwards, I ended up going to Princeton Theological Seminary and graduated in 2019. After graduating from Princeton, my wife and I got married and we moved to Indianapolis, where I could be a Lake Fellow resident at Second Presbyterian Church. Catherine was really interested in pursuing her own call into an academic context and really loving the program at Baylor in Waco. And just as Catherine was getting deeper into those conversations, I happened to look and see that there was an associate pastor position open at First Presbyterian in Waco. And so thanks to God's kindness, we got to go there together, follow our calls to the same place and really grow together. But then feeling kind of called to something new, we made our way to New York City. One of the things that I'm really passionate about as a clergy person is young adults, is people who are kind of experiencing the modern milieu in which they live. So the Fifth Avenue Young Adults, who we call FIA, we do a variety of things. I would say that we ask really difficult questions, sometimes questions that we don't always expect to get a clear-cut answer to. I would also say that FIA seeks to build community, to be community for one another in some really tender moments of life. I love the joke that one of the biggest miracles Jesus ever performed was having 12 good friends in his mid-30s. All of this we do because we really believe that faith isn't just about growing deeper within ourselves, about answering questions, but that faith is about extending our welcome outward and really about building relationships with our neighbors. So if I had to distill down my philosophy of ministry, I think I'd say something like this, that my job is to help people see their entire lives as somehow bound up with the worship of Almighty God. And I really think that there's something about helping people see the life, the gifts that they've been given as something that they can ultimately give back in praise. That's a real joy for me. When you walk in the doors of a place like Fifth Avenue, you'll realize that it really is a church that welcomes all people. And it's a place that somehow does this holy alchemy of holding all these differences together. And I think that is so much a testament to the kinds of people that are here, is that they love each other enough to carry those differences, to not always agree, and yet to know what it means to love each other in the process. I really feel like working in a place like Fifth Avenue brings together a lot of different parts of my story. And I just feel really grateful, and I just count it as a real privilege.